Look, they want me to fall, but I can't. I'm too fly with it, too high up to sink, catch wind of my mission. I do this for real, I don't need no permission. Starstruck, hold on, never gonna catch me tripping. This the Mile High Club, yeah, I'm the best, you get it? What you see is humbleness at its best, get with it. When I speak with my chest, always keep it the buck, never cap and say less. This is what you get when you flying with the best, and everybody know that you rocking with the best. Let's go.
It's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger, it's the hanger, it's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger, it's the hanger.
I try to tell you that we are the best. Gravity, that's optional, I'll handle the rest. I take you up the sky, dive, parachute on your chest. Now your girl loving you, she holding tight to your vest. I did it, my RP different, ripping, yeah, it's so magnificent. Now you falling from the clouds, I'll say it's heaven sent. IRL, I don't care what your status is. Helicopter man, guitar man, you know what it is.
It's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger, it's the hanger, it's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger, it's the hanger.
It's the hanger and we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. My two sons, they gon' be my rock. Because of them, yeah, I won't stop. This the hanger and we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. My two sons, they gon' be my rock. Because of them, yeah, I won't stop. Yeah, shout out to my wife, I love you. Let's go. Yeah.
It's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger.
It's the hanger.
It's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop.
It's the hanger.
It's the hanger.
Hey, Chad, I gotta go ask my wife if this is okay. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I love that. What's up, y'all? That's very kind of you. Good morning. Merry Christmas Eve. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning right now. That's what's going on in my life. That's about the state of affairs. I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I hope wherever you are, whether you're watching live or you're catching a great recap, I hope that you're having a great holiday season to the best of your ability and circumstance. I understand that not everybody has a lot to be thankful for this year, myself included. So wherever you find yourself this holiday season, more than anything else, I'm praying for your peace and my own. But as we find ourselves at 1 o'clock in the morning in a police department where I can't do anything, in a jail that's probably not being staffed, in fact, I'm off duty, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, since there's nobody really on, I'm going to take some PTO, some paid time off. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to explore the city a little bit. It's been about 3 weeks that I've been locked down in the jail. I feel like I've done almost a 3-week sentence, as it were. So I am going to break out of here. let's see here. Oh, this whole thing is probably going to work a lot easier for me if I stay on duty here for a minute. Oh no. Am I like stuck? Crap. Oh man. Dang, I'm gonna have to fly out and come back in at a different spot. That's unfortunate. I wanted to see if I could get out of this organically, but I don't think it's gonna let me. How about that? Yeah. That's bizarre. Okay, stand by. I'm going to fly in, and I think I'll have to come back in at Legion and run my ass across the street. So with that, I'm going to put you to a very brief hold. So if you don't mind... I'm kidding. I am going to put you to my cutscene, though, and I will be right back. I apologize for having to do this to you guys so early, but it looks like I'm locked in the police range. Cool story, bro. Be right back.
Bring the beat in. Yeah. Well, all right. Look, they want me to fall, but I can't. I'm too fly with it. Too high up to sink, catch wind of my mission. I do this for real, I don't need no permission. Starstruck, hold on, never gonna catch me tripping. This the Mile High Club, yeah, I'm the best, you get it? What you see is humbleness at its best, get with it. When I speak with my chest. Always keep it the buck, never cap and say less. This is what you get when you flying with the best. And everybody know that you rocking with the best. Let's go.
It's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger, it's the hanger, it's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger, it's the hanger.
I try to tell you that we are the best. Gravity, that's optional, I'll handle the rest. I take you up the sky, dive, parachute on your chest. Now your girl loving you, she holding tight to your vest. I did it, my RP different, ripping, yeah, it's so magnificent. Now you falling from the clouds, I'll say it's heaven sent. IRL, I don't care what your status is. Helicopter man, guitar man, you know what it is.
It's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger, it's the hanger, it's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger, it's the hanger.
It's the hanger. I thought I told you that.
All right, we're back.
Everybody had doubt,
We are back.
Everybody
we are
thought
back.
we
We
would
are getting
fail.
dug back.
but the man himself had other plans. Townsend and Bug. Slow. Could have been a statistic. But instead
All right. And we're back in. Just like that. I don't relish opportunities like that, but in situations like this, I would pretty much be stuck there. It's at a unfavorable time of night, so in that way, you do what you got to do, I suppose. All right. Change outfit. I think we're just gonna do some off-duty stuff. Yeah. All right. Confirming I am off duty. Yeah, I'm off duty. That didn't sound good. Oh wait, no, I'm fine. I don't know if my lock will work or not. Oh, the keys still work whether you're on duty or not. That's cool. Lock the lobby down for now since it's off hours. All right, so if memory serves, I think, God, it's been so long. I mean, literally, I feel like it's been weeks since I've done anything in the city except for work DOC. I believe my Porsche is set at the Legion garage. So we'll see if it's there. That'll be a good place to start. Shit. Never a dull moment in Metaworld. Especially with no cops on. This is when this city is truly alive.
Thanks for playing with us. Have a great day.
That's awfully kind of you to be watching my stream at this time of day. Do you know what time it is? Jesse, do you know what time it is? Are you aware? It's very kind. There's my baby. There's my baby. I love this car. Boy, it's foggy. All right. First things first. Let's see. Shit. Let's go see I haven't been to my house in a while. Let's get out of the main part of the city for now. Let's go check on the house. Make sure nobody robbed me in the time that I've been away. Hey, Merry Christmas to you too, Jesse. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I hope that you have a great holiday season. I hope that you guys are getting ready to get together with some family. We're gonna have a full house today, so for better or for worse, we're gonna have a full house today. And away we go. I wish this car was a little bit faster. Now I'm getting a little spoiled with having gotten to drive some of these Crown Vics and some of these police cars. I've definitely become a little spoiled. Getting in some like regular vehicles now feels like there's something lacking. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. This was my favorite car for the longest time, and if I had to, I don't know, it sticks to the ground pretty good though. It hugs pretty well, all things considered. About to miss my damn turn. God, it feels like it's been forever since I've been back to my house. There we are. Good to be home. Wait, park it up. Jesse, big ups. Look at that. Just a quiet heads up. Listen, I know I'm saying this out loud, so it's not very quiet when I say it out loud, but I appreciate that. Tan and Orange have been on their shit all night, so if you're going to roll alone, just be aware of your surroundings. That's fair. I think everybody's looking in cars. That's probably why they're sizing me up. But I have a fairly good relationship with most people in the city, so I'm slightly worried about that, if I'm being honest, but I think I'll be okay. But that is very good looking out, and I appreciate you for even thinking to say something like that. It's awesome of you. Still got nothing in this house. I'm irritated. I feel like I'm going to sell this house and just take the money. I haven't really been able to do anything with it, and nothing stays in here except for this lamp. Yeah. Irritating, but it is what it is. All right, we out. I feel like doing motorcycle stuff, so. Oh, we got a server restart coming in 30 minutes. Is my helicopter fixed yet? I'm gonna have to put in a ticket for this guy. I really want my helicopter back. Yeah. Get that dumb helmet out of here. All right, here we go. How we set for gas? I gotta put this hammer up at to put that in the locker later. Oh, I got all my duty shit on me too. Fuck. That's kind of a no-no. Well, I don't have anything lethal on me. I just have a taser and a nightstick and cut. That's kind of skirting a gray area. No, I appreciate you, Jesse. It does. I mean, technically, if you're gonna go, if you're gonna go that deep into it, yeah, technically it's metagaming, but I will say that it would not, and I'm just being fair with you, it wouldn't necessarily change how I would interact in the city. Knowing that is helpful, especially because I don't want to get caught up in the bullshit. Having said that, since it won't necessarily change or impact the way that I play, I'm gonna say we're pretty much in the clear as far as metagaming goes. But as always, better safe than sorry, so I appreciate you. It's good looking out. Okay. So helicopter is out. Guess we'll just grind out the last little bit. Let's go hit the gym. Hey, Jesse, that's a low blow. Reminded me to turn my gas tank off so I don't take a flight. You know what's funny though? I've heard genuinely, I've heard that that happens. I've been warned that that happens. I have fueled my vehicle with, not like out of habit or anything like that, but I've definitely fueled my vehicle with the engine on and never had it blow up. So, I mean, you're talking, we're just about a year since MetaWorld launched, and that's the first time that that happened, and it happened to be during a live. That's just chef's kiss. When the vehicle goes boom, I'll get your flying lesson. You're in for your flying lesson. Coins for the laugh. I appreciate you. All right. Oh, that was definitely my turn. There it is. Yeah, it's not the it's not the flying you have to worry about. It's the sudden abrupt stop. I agree. Oh, this is the parking lot I was looking for. Park it up and drop my hat, and let's go get a workout in. I got to get my fitness up, man. These prisoners are just outrunning me day in and day out. Cardio sucks in real life as much as in here. It's a full scale, full frontal assault on my fitness. Is this it? Yep. At least he's got clothes on today. Ish. Alright, that should carry me out. Yeah. Not quite to the storm, but... more than anything, I think I need stamina. Wow, it's just a +1. That's terrible. Oh, no, I'm not DOC in real life. Absolutely not. No, I'm adjacent to law enforcement, but I actually live and work in Los Angeles, and I do bodyguarding. The specific terminology is executive protection, but to the layman, bodyguarding, bullet catcher, lobby gangster. Pick your term. We do a lot of overlap. As you would imagine, a lot of the training that we have to do, certifications that we have to do to stay current. The vast majority of the time, we are in some capacity training with law enforcement. So I don't have a lot of experience with the jails. In fact, the only real experience that I have in the jail structure, DOC structure proper, is, and actually has nothing to do with my profession in security. It has more to do with psychology. When I was getting my undergraduate degree in psychology, I did volunteer hours at our local prison, and that was my experience with jails. But no, not in any formal capacity. But that's very kind of you to thank me for my service. I mean, in all honesty, it's just a job, and it's just a way for me to provide for my family. But I definitely do I definitely do feel blessed to do something like this. Certainly not where I planned to be or where I thought I was going to end up, but I had aspirations of going into the military, being a pilot like my father was. And I had some health conditions that I found out in high school were going to actually prevent me for my entire life from joining. And I had to pivot. It's weird, like getting to a point in your life where you are so sure you're going to do something. And everything up to my life, my entire childhood, most of high school, everything had been geared towards getting me ready to join the Marine Corps. And my senior year, I found out I couldn't, right when I was getting ready to. So it was unfortunate, especially to have it be for a health reason and not be for anything else. But yeah, so I pivoted into security and made myself kind of a weird little career, but I enjoy it. Oh, listen to this. Just a quiet tip. Prisoners up in Bolingbroke are going through cars and getting weapons and contraband. They're also using cars to escape. So if you're up there, make sure that you're locking your vehicle. This comes from the commissioner. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. In fact, we had a funny thing. If you caught, this is the second stream that I've done today. Well, technically it's the first stream of the 24th, but in my brain it's still the same day because I haven't gone to sleep yet. We were up at the prison for a few hours, put a nice little shift in there with a couple of my partners, and yeah, we had Commissioner Money come up, and he pulled everybody aside individually. He like made it a point. It definitely sounded like we were all getting in trouble for something. In fact, most of us thought we were getting striked or fired. And man, I'll tell you what, Money did something really cool. He gave all the DOC that were on. There were like 5 of us. I think there were 4 of us. He ended up paying 5 of us because I think by that time another one had signed in to go 10-8. But Money came up to the prison and checked everybody's cars. What's happening? Money came up to the penitentiary and he checked everyone's cars, and everybody's cars was locked. So he pulled out $100K and gave each of us $100K. It was pretty fucking cool. Yep. Tell you what, though, I would have given that $100K back for a yellow vest, just between us. I'm itching to get out. We got about 15 minutes till the storm. So we'll, I need to get some music, though. This is killing me. Oh, Jesse, I could not agree with you more. Stab is the real deal. He is, I hate saying this because he's a convicted murderer. But he's a good man. I really, really enjoy pastaing with him. He's an amazing chef. He's very quick-witted and he's very clever. I enjoy his cleverness definitely within the prison because he to get the drop on a few of us, he does some interesting stuff. And he always manages to keep his nose clean, which is also impressive. But yeah, Stab is definitely elite gaming. He's one to watch. So definitely, I'm sure you are following him. But this is to everybody else that may catch this later or watch this. Please go follow Elite Gaming. He's good stuff. Oh, I don't even have a... Wait, hold on. I can't remember if this radio works or not. Let's see, wait. Does that hack still work? It sure does. That's awesome. At least we'll get a little music out of the deal, right? All right. Cool. Oh, let me grab a song. That would probably help.
Stop.
Okay, I think I got a song. Let's see. Please work. Damn, it's not working. I can't hear anything. Nope. That's weird that it wasn't working.
That's fire. Yo, what up, what up?
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Cool, you getting it in, huh?
I'm trying.
Damn, this is fire, man. How many miles you done did today?
About 3.
That's a lot, bro.
Not if you're training for a marathon.
Yeah, now that's even better. That's the best kind of marathons right there. Dang, that's fire, bro.
They must be new checking the city out. That's cool. That's cool. I appreciate that, Jesse. Thank you so much. I'm reading through your chat right now. As far as I'm aware, last I knew, coming straight from the top at the present moment, there's a hold on Green Vest. As far as I'm aware, the higher ups are trying to get the whole prison set up, and I think that they're wanting more DOC. See, yes, I've heard the same rumor. I don't have anything wrong with that, but the problem is that's not what was explained to myself and a few others when we came on. And so it sort of feels a little bait and switch. We were told it was going to be a short time, and now we're being told just sit tight as I'm in my 3rd week. I got hired on the 5th of December. So we're 20 days into DOC, and I just wanted to be Air 1. So, you know, like I said, I'm giving up a lot of RP to try and set that all the way through and see it all the way out. I've invested quite a bit into it already, so you know it's if you've waited 19 minutes, what's a couple more? You know what I mean? So I feel you on that, and I understand the goal here too. I know that they, you know, even for Stab, I want to see Stab get the RP. He's setting himself up for being in the prison full time. I don't know why he would want to do that, but I'm impressed, and I think the pasta is going to be amazing if he's able to do that. So I definitely understand and see the need for having DOC around the clock, and I don't disagree. I just don't think it's going to be me. You know, like I feel like I've done my time enough to understand the value and the merit, but yeah, if there's no green vest in the future, It's going to be difficult for me to want to continue doing this just because of what I'm sacrificing outside of the city. I enjoyed having free range to do whatever I wanted whenever I wanted, and the structure of DOC is tough, especially when the light at the end of the tunnel feels like it keeps getting put further and further away. So, and yeah, I unfortunately, Mr. Youngling, I've heard similar grumblings that he, you know, and I understand, like, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. I get it. You know, the more that you ask for it, you know, the more you put yourself in front of people, the more it's going to happen for you. I have a much different philosophy in life, personally and professionally, so that doesn't mesh with me and my personal flavor. But I don't fault anybody. You know, if you're grinding and you're trying to get done as quickly as possible, and, you know, the best way to do that is just be all up in everybody's face about it, do your thing. You won't necessarily catch me doing that, though. Yeah, he's a lifer. He's got to sit tight at the prison. You know, also, I'm sure you've heard, I don't presume to be able to tell anybody they don't already know about MetaWorld. Certainly in this case, I would, even for as much experience as I have being here for almost a year, I don't consider myself to know everything. But we did have a conversation today with Commissioner Money, and there are rumors that there's some developments coming to the prison. Developments that would include having a potential helipad, turning the gym on, getting basketball courts up, getting a garage, getting canine units. That was something that I specifically talked to the warden about today, seeing if we get DOC canine units. If some of those things happen, it would make being DOC a lot better. And that's, you know, that just, it is what it is. If you want people to stay in jail longer, if you want the RP and the pasta to be there at the jails, you got to make stuff at the jail that's going to keep people wanting to stay there. And so far it's been fairly good, but if we could do a couple extra things, I think it would push it over the top. And I think in a lot of ways it would give, you know, it wouldn't necessarily put a damper on the RP, but it would give Stab a chance to, well, at least in this case, not have a reason to not have to get out, break out. What's up, Martin? Good morning, sir. Martin Ramon Jr.
Thanks for flying with us. Have a great day.
Ah, it's very kind of you, sir. It's going to pop up on my screen here just in a second to confirm what I thought. Mr. Martin Ramon Jr., welcome to the Boo Club, sir. Thank you for the stream like. That's just my way of showing thanks. I could clap for you, but I like the Boo. I like the Boo. It just gives it a little something. No, I appreciate it. I'm not a monetized channel, so your time is valuable to me, and I appreciate you spending any amount of time with a very small up-and-coming. I would like to think I'm up-and-coming, but any time you spend with me is appreciated. I don't need your money. I just appreciate having your time, so thank you. Getting canines is going to be good. Getting a garage is good because it'll lessen the vehicles being gone through and taken for the wrong reasons. And a helipad is just going to help Stab get out, let's be honest. Good man. I agree. I agree. Martin, you're up very early this morning. Where are you watching from? You can't possibly be watching from the West Coast. It's 1:50 in the morning here, so I'm very much burning the midnight oil. But I would imagine some of you are probably, if not most of you, are probably not in the Pacific Standard Time Zone, in which case I would love to know where you guys are watching from. So let me know. I'm about 45 minutes east of Los Angeles. But all my clients are either in the Beverly Hills, Pacific Palisades, or Calabasas area. So I split my time between the three corners of Los Angeles. And really, that's probably about as varied as you can get. Texas, outstanding. Outstanding. I lived in San Antonio for 3 years, Bexar County. And some of the fondest memories of my childhood are the 3 years that I lived in Texas. I was very, very happy there. In fact, at some point, if we can ever grow up and get out of California, I would love to take my wife and kids back to Texas. Just a deep love for the South. Texas hospitality. So, although straight from Stab's word, helis are banned from the prison, so no more helis in and out. Yeah, I figured as much. We broke the mold on that one. It was too good. Australia, East Coast Australia. Oh, you've told me that before. I don't think we've ever been able to connect live because of the time difference, but I would be so concerned about going to Australia. I would be concerned I would never come back to the United States. I'm serious. Like, Australia seems incredible. What the fuck is going on out there? What is he doing with his arms? Do y'all see that? Out the window? Look at that. Oh, they on something. Was that just a local? I think it was just a local that was bugging out. Yeah, I'm obsessed with Australia. I think my lifestyle, the type of personal life that I lead, is very conducive. I think I would get along very well with Australian culture and just in general the lifestyle. You guys are typically very outdoorsy, and that's my jam. I'm not missing anything? Liar. You fucking liar. Martin says, we have a 3-hour drive to Dallas, Texas. We're going to watch the Cowboys and the Eagles game. Outstanding. Outstanding. I'm excited that the Cowboys are finally somewhat decent. I'm not a huge football fan, to be perfectly fair. I follow Formula One, and I follow soccer, not American football as much. I never played football in that way. I played soccer my whole life and was fortunate enough to play semi-professional and played in college, NCAA Division I. So I feel like I got a chance to really do all I wanted to do sporting-wise. But I found it's hard for me to follow sports that I don't play. And even with Formula One, I drive both for work and for play. But I drive Formula 4, and I have Formula 4, the number, and Formula Ford, the class. That's a much slower, much smaller class. Between the two of those and my go-karts, I race a 125cc go-kart.
Thanks for flying with us. Have a great day.
That's one of the reasons why I'm interested in Formula One. I'm interested in things that I actually do and participate in. So for that reason, it's been difficult for me to kind of get a following with football. So Quentin Hill Sr. to the principal's office. That's very kind of you, sir. Good morning, and thank you for the stream like. Just watching a grown man get some workout in before the impending storm.
Thanks for flying with us.
But that's very kind of you to strop, which is also like drop by at this time and show some likes. Thank you very much. 313 Gaming, also to the principal's office. Thank you so much. Enough about sports to get divisive or political with it. I'll be care enough. I really. Whoa. The shit you see up here, my goodness. All right, let's see if that's made a dent in my stamina here. Oh yeah, that's got me. That's not bad. It's got me about halfway up. See if I can get this one in real quick. All right, y'all. I'm going to put you to a very brief pause. Shout out to Churchboy Gaming for the new song. And I will log back out, air quotes, and fly back in. I'll see you guys in a minute.
Bring the beat in. Yeah. Well, all right. Look, they want me to fall, but I can't. I'm too fly with it. Too high up to sink, catch wind of my mission. I do this for real, I don't need no permission. Starstruck, hold on, never gonna catch me tripping. This the Mile High Club, yeah, I'm the best, you get it? What you see is humbleness at its best, get with it. When I speak with my chest. Always keep it the buck, never cap and say less. This is what you get when you flying with the best. And everybody know that you rocking with the best. Let's go.
It's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger, it's the hanger, it's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger, it's the hanger.
I try to tell you that we are the best. Gravity, that's optional, I'll handle the rest. I take you up the sky, dive, parachute on your chest. Now your girl loving you, she holding tight to your vest. I did it, my RP different, ripping, yeah, it's so magnificent. Now you falling from the clouds, I'll say it's heaven sent. IRL, I don't care what your status is. Helicopter man, guitar man, you know what it is.
It's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger, it's the hanger, it's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger, it's the hanger.
It's the hanger and we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. My two sons, they gon' be my rock. Because of them, yeah, I won't stop. This the hanger and we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. My two sons, they gon' be my rock. Because of them, yeah, I won't stop. Yeah, shout out to my wife, I love you. Let's go. Yeah.
It's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger, it's the hanger, it's the hanger on top. Flying high, we won't stop. To the sky, we won't drop. It's the hanger, it's the hanger.
Hey, Chad, I gotta go ask my wife if this is okay. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
feeling myself. Fuck everyone else. Gotta remember that nobody's better than anyone else here. Look what they do to you. Look what they do to me. You must be joking if you think that either one is free here. Get up off your knees, girl. Stand face to face with your God. Find out what you are. Hello, my name is human, and I came down from the stars. Hello, my name is I'm ready for love and I'm ready for war, but I'm ready for more. I know that nobody's ever been this fucking ready before. Hey. Do you need some time to think it over? So figure it out or don't figure it out. I figured it out. The bigger the river, the bigger the drought. Get up on your knees, boy, and face to face with your God. Find out what you Hello, my name is human, and I came down from the I'm up on my knees, girl. I'm face to face with myself, and I know who I am. I saw the power from the sun. I'm more than just a man.
I don't know how, but we're back. Hey, Don. Hey, Don. What up, Don? I would say the shock value alone was worth the price of admission. Don woke up and he's like,
I feel you.
the fuck? Kyle's on? He's streaming right now? What's going on? Oh, cool. He changed.
If you say so.
Let's see here. I definitely don't need my hat, but I definitely don't need my gloves either. That's kind of weird. You don't just walk around with gloves on. Okay, so excuse me. The hell? All right, first things first. I need food. Some basic needs need to get met here in a hot second. So let's start there. Cool. Cool. All right, let's get some grub. We'll go up. It's pretty close by. Oh shoot! You know what? Shoot. Is that empty? I feel so much more nervous being in the city now. I feel like I got my wings clipped. That's weird. That was not, I did not mean for that. Not in like a literal sense, but yeah, kind of in a literal sense. Whoa, look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Did you see that? Did you see that helicopter just come down and then go back up again? Look at that thing. What in the actual? I'm off duty, right? Yeah, I'm off duty. That's wild. I can't believe that didn't blow up. All right. Food. And water. All of the above. Gassed up. We're GPS'd up. Let's roll. So yeah, so thoughts, nice red light that you just ran there, bud. Thoughts on a couple of weeks as DOC. I kind of want to quit. It's not what I thought it was. I don't know if I'm ever going to get the, I don't know if I'm ever going to quite get to the point where I'm going to be cool enough for the rest of law enforcement. And that's, I'm just sitting on some personal feelings there. While I do understand in a very real way the absolute necessity for putting us through DOC and otherwise going through some of that stuff, I don't know, the lack of respect, I guess, that DOC kind of gets in the city is, it's a...
I hear you.
I mean, you get it, Kerpal, right? He's going to bail me out of that one.
Right on.
Right on. I appreciate you, my guy. Expensive. Expensive, expensive. Let's see. I mean, that thing doesn't work for crap, so I'm not going to take it with me. No way. That helicopter was a local? Wow. That explains a lot, but that's interesting. I've never seen a local helicopter drop quite that far, but that would explain why it didn't blow up. So I suppose that checks out. Your math checks out, sir. Technically, Don, I'm awake early. Actually, I don't know what it would be technically because I haven't gone to sleep yet. And I've been awake for... In 1 hour, I will have been awake for 24 hours. But that's not all that uncommon for me, so... It's just
Thanks for flying with us. Have a
managing the
great
free
day.
time that goes along with being awake. I'm usually awake between 19 and 20 hours a day. That's just how I am. Nick Lilly, to the principal's office, please. Nick Lilly. Appreciate you, sir. It usually flies around till either it despawns or blows the fuck up. I've never seen it. I've never seen it land in the city. I mean, at least for where I was sitting, it looked like it landed right on the freeway and then picked up into a hover and then departed, but it didn't look like it was being flown competently, I'll say. You know what I haven't done in 3 weeks? I haven't gone to the casino to get my free spin. And the sad thing is I probably won't get 3 weeks worth of spins. But you know.
Thanks for flying with us. Have a great day.
Hey, Don. That's very kind of you, sir. You're going to get those in the reverse order. You shared it before you liked it, so I'm going to give you the long boo first. That was for sharing the stream. And a nice little boo for the like. That's very kind of you, sir. I appreciate you joining me at this very god-awful time, so. Nobody should be awake at this time. But if you have to be awake at this time, shoo, you might as well be in Metaworld. Let's go. It's so quiet. Does it usually take this long? Damn. That was crazy. Thought my head popped for a second. Oh, hold on. Okay, Jesse, what you got for me? Jesse says, hey, buddy, just asking, when you switched from DOC to your standard, did you do a full round-trip flight desktop to desktop and back in because you're still getting PD notifications? It means you still got to flight out and get back in. I did, and I'm off duty. I'll even show you here. I mean, it's showing that I'm on duty here, but I'm off duty. Every time I come back in, it also does the same. But as a PD character that I don't have any alternate characters, this is all I have. So if there's something that I can do differently, I'm not above hearing what that is. But I don't have any interactions with people, so even if I'm getting notifications of crimes or anything like that, I don't think anything's popped up lately, but spin it out.
And another contender is trying their luck on the lucky wheel.
I'm definitely not trying to game it in any way. Like, I'm not trying to metagame, and I don't think enough people watch me to be able to pull anything off of my stream to metagame for themselves. But I appreciate that. That's good looking out. Oh, shit.
Wow, we have a big winner at the lucky
I wasn't
wheel.
even paying attention. That might be the most that I've won. 30K? Wow. Wait, that's not what I was looking for. Oh, it gave me cash. Wow. That's a lot of money to just like have on the books like that.
How can I help you? I hate this city.
You can't be PD or DOC and a standard on the same character city rules. I believe you have to have a different character. Yeah, no, that all may be true, but at the same time, I think we're granted some downtime, and I'm 10/7 in every way that I can be 10/7. Yeah, I'm certainly going to keep my my character's life going because I have a helicopter and a house and all those things, and I'm not gonna swear off access to doing any of that stuff simply because I'm also DOC. But I can also solve that problem very easily, and I can just resign from DOC. It's kind of being put to that point now. But yeah, I'm also the only person on, so it's not. I think I am gonna have to create another character though. Unless I stay, I don't know. A lot of that's gonna depend on what happens in the next probably week or so. Yeah, I'm not getting any notifications now, so I should be good. An off-duty character should be allowed. I'd go to court for that one, so I would respectfully disagree with that rule. Especially because of how quiet my character is. That's the other thing. Like I can certainly understand that for some characters, but I have such a low profile in the city that me being off-duty is basically just me. It's basically just me. In fact, yeah, one of the things that I really want to do is get my helicopter back and working, but it doesn't, and I'm frustrated. It's broken, and I can't get any I would definitely talk to Townsend or Show Me Gaming to Show Ready Gaming. I think it's definitely skirting a fine line. You might be right. That might very well be right. I'm saying this in a very genuine way. This would be the first time that I've heard of that. Yeah, definitely the first that I've heard of it. I haven't been talked to or instructed that I'm not allowed to be off-duty doing anything in the city. Anything that I do in the city as an off-duty police officer, I would expect to be held to a standard of if I do something illegal, then I would be risking my job. So, again, I would have to have that explained to me as to why that would be a bad thing. No, I get it. Trust me, I'm not attacking you at all. I'm talking through. This is how my brain processes. I'm kind of literal in that way. So you make some good points, and I definitely I take that consideration very seriously. I agree with you. I think it opens up a very slippery slope to which I could also see them saying no, you can't do it. But I was never told that my character was not allowed to have off-duty time, and he's been grinding for 3. You can check every single one of my streams. I have been nothing but DOC grinding, so I think it's I'm definitely owed some off time. Yeah, no, you're perfect, Jesse. Like I said, man, I appreciate you. Nobody's upset at you at all, not even in the slightest. Oop, I wasn't paying attention. I completely blew past the parking structure. Well, basically, the only major thing I almost feel like stab in this way. The only major thing I wanted to accomplish in my time off was to get my fitness back up. And that's just because the prisoners are kicking my ass. I just don't. My fitness is terrible in the game. So
with us. Have a great day.
I wanted to come to the gym and get that stuff done. Travis, what's up? Thank you so much for the like and the share. I appreciate you, sir. You get both right away. And of course, you don't suck. I love you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. But it does make me laugh a little bit. I'm well, Travis. How are you? Would that be any different from a lawyer? I don't know. Jesse says, yeah, no, from what I understand, your DOC or PD character... Oh, I just dropped it. Hold on. Your DOC or PD character, once you are officially 10-7, as far as I'm aware, your character must be sent to sleep. Interesting. You can't have a character in a position of law. Yeah, no, we're all in agreement. I mean, I'm not doing anything. I don't plan on doing anything illegal. Basically, all I did was come to the gym in my off time. So certainly for that, what I'm trying to do, so that you can verify this real quick, stats and skills. I am about half, well, a little more than halfway up now on my stamina. But I needed to max this stuff out because even as a DOC, this is definitely something that I'm doing, air quotes, doing training for my profession. I've been getting my ass kicked at the prison, both just not being able to run around and hold my own in that way. So I wanted to make sure that in between shifts, when the city was quiet, I came into the gym. I've also heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, I've also heard that you can come to the gym on shift for DOC. Damn, y'all are blowing the chat up. This is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm trying to keep up with what everybody is saying here. So Travis and Jesse are going back and forth, having a good conversation. From what they understand, Travis is seeing people hanging out in the city off duty, as long as they're not doing criminal things. And Jesse's responding with, he's seen that people, when they're off duty, their blips still show up, which means that they got a flight, which means they must switch characters. Yeah, I think for the most part, I agree. I think you guys are both gentlemen, and I'm gonna jump in here really quick. I apologize. I think you're both making excellent points. I'm DOC, so I'm only given the DOC standard operating procedures. And while I agree, I think it makes absolute perfect sense. You should not have a PD character doing off-duty stuff in the city. That makes perfect logical sense to me. It does. Having said that, if that's actually written down somewhere, I don't have access to it because in the DOC SOPs, we don't have anything specific stated that. But that doesn't mean that there's not things within that that are not included. Case in point, there's nothing in the SOPs for the Department of Corrections to enunciate which vehicles we're supposed to take. Having said that, if you pull out an Explorer, like I did the first couple of shifts that I had, you'll piss people right off. And I got told in no uncertain terms that DOC is only to take out the Crown Vic. Okay, that's fair. I'm all for playing by the rules, but there's nowhere in the DOC or the DOC's SOP that states that. So again, I go back to I can only be held accountable to the rules that are put down and enforced or are enforceable. And if I'm breaking a rule that I'm genuinely unaware of, I apologize. But coming to the gym in my off-duty time and going to the supermarket to get some food, I think we're good. Visiting my house, those types of things. Now, obviously, if I do anything criminal, then I should be subject to dismissal, 100%. But that's the risk that I take, right? That's my character's prerogative to potentially risk, you know, at this point now, 3 weeks worth of a career, potentially being able to go into patrol after this. If I were willing to risk that career, shouldn't my character be allowed? I don't know. I know it skirts a very fine line between having a corruptible. Oh, now see, I am getting these things. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, just from this alone, I could see the case being a very strong case being made for potentially having to relinquish the roles. I mean, it's good. It's I've seen dates with PD characters off duty. You can just not be off duty, go and sell and rob banks. Yeah, no, like I said, I think both of you guys are right. So please take it easy on each other in that way. I think we're all guessing at this point, and that's perfectly fine. That's exactly what we're here for. At some point, this will be clarified, but you know, in a lot of ways, sometimes you can't figure out what's wrong unless you get out there and try it. So it would not be the first time in the city that I've unfortunately broken a rule or two, unknowingly, of course, but. With my skill sets as a helicopter pilot, I've done a few things early in the city, obviously, but I think as I was establishing the folklore of my piloting skills back in early MetaWorld 1.0, we actually, I was contracted by a criminal organization to land the helicopter on the roof of the jewelry store, and upon their finish of breaking and stealing, they egressed out and got up on the roof where I was waiting, and we flew away. And I dropped them off at another part of the map, and as we flew away, PD basically just stood there, and they could do nothing but clap and otherwise be in awe that that plan came together so freaking perfectly. And it was the first and only time that was going to be allowed to happen because PD shut it down right away. So I obliged, and I never did that again. Case in point, and going forward, how my whole DOC career started was landing a helicopter inside the prison, which also is now evidently a major no-no. But again, that's common sense stuff. You should not be able to do stuff like that. But to be fair, not a lot of people in the city can do that stuff. So again, I find myself in my digital life and in my real life constantly walking this fine line between what would be agreeable and acceptable for most people, and unfortunately the unique skill sets that I bring. Not that I'm looking for special treatment, but that I'm looking for, I don't know, a little bit of understanding. You know, I've always only been a one character person. Creating a secondary character would kind of go against the purest nature of my RP. So in that way, I feel hesitant, and I have for a while. There's a couple of characters I would actually really like to explore. So many tried landing a helicopter in prison and crashed a lot. Yeah, I mean, and we landed on the first try with I would, in all the places that I've landed in MetaWorld, I would have put that not that complicated of a landing. On like a difficulty scale, I probably would have put the prison in like a 4 out of 10, and I would put like the back of the yacht, I'd put that at probably like a 7 or an 8. So I personally didn't struggle with any landings at the prison, but I could see why. People come down very quickly, and I also have the benefit, and that's a very, very, very unfair advantage. I'm a licensed helicopter pilot in real life. I have a private pilot's license, and I'm in the middle of working on my commercial rating. So I have the benefit of actually having formal helicopter instruction. I can actually fly birds. So most of that, the aerodynamics and the throttle management, the collective management, that all very much applies. And Grand Theft Auto, to their credit, did a very, very, very good job of getting the flight dynamics of the helicopters correct. Even in some cases, the fixed wing, the props and the jet aircraft, they do pretty good justice to aviation as a whole. So. Martin, thank you so much. Towns and Boog are very approachable. If you ever have a question, shoot them an email. They are great people. Listen, you are not wrong. Can I just say really quickly though, 2.5 reservations that I have. Number one, it's Christmas fucking Eve, right? So even though like my helicopter is broken, and it has been broken for a couple of weeks, we're leading right up to Christmas. And I think my RP, my character, my channel is so small and insignificant. I don't really warrant their attention in that way. In fact, Boog and Townsend are really the reason that I'm even here to begin with. So I know that they end up having to deal with a lot of bullshit. I honestly, I can't even imagine. I don't even know if at some point in the future I would want the stress of necessarily having to, be the server owners and in charge of all that goes on. But in that way, understanding that they have to deal with so much and so much of this city rests on their shoulders. Literally the last thing I want to do is be this squeaky wheel that emails and says, hey, sorry to bother you, but my helicopter's broken. Can I get it fixed? Or, hey, sorry, but am I allowed to go hang out off duty? Like, I feel like those are questions that if I can't figure out the answers to, I don't really deserve to be in the city. Yeah, Travis, I'm not sure I don't know if that's something that is organically. I don't talk about it as much. Occasionally I'll post stuff on my gaming channel. I'll post stuff in my stories when I take the helicopter up. But yeah, I do fly. I love to fly, and being able to fly in Los Angeles is awesome. Obviously, it's an incredible skyline. You get to see some pretty impressive stuff. In fact, if you go back on my channel, I'll put a YouTube link in here. There's we call it the tourist lap, but there's a series of I'm blanking points of interest, major points of interest within the city that you can take off. We fly out of Burbank Airport, take off from Burbank, see the Hollywood sign, go over Dodger Stadium, fly through the skyline of Los Angeles, pick up the freeway out towards Santa Monica, see Corona del Mar, Santa Monica Pier, Venice Beach, the Getty Museum, back and over the hills, and you get to see. Usually that's where I like to fly over some of my clients' houses, and I'll text the house manager or the any of the security team that's on duty, and I'll be like, hey, go outside, look up. You'll see a black helicopter or a blue helicopter, depending on what I'm flying that day, or the white one. Look up and I'll wave to you. And it's a very cool feeling. I really enjoy that, mostly because, and I say this very humbly. What the heck? I love sharing aviation with people. The thing that I love the most about aviation is people who know me, recognizing that I was able to get a pilot's license. That should be proof positive enough that it's possible for anybody to. But even for perfect strangers that I meet, it was interesting because I grew up, my father was a helicopter pilot. So I grew up around pilots. All my friends, we lived on a military base. So all my friends and their dads were helicopter pilots in some capacity. Some attack helicopter pilots, some utility support. Back in the early days, it was the Cobras, the Hueys, and the 46, the Frog. Chinook is what the Army uses, but the Marines call it the Frog, the PH. But I grew up basically around nothing but aviators. So to me, if you're looking for some barrier to entry to aviation, usually you just have to know a pilot. And the great thing about knowing a pilot is you usually just get to ask the pilot a bunch of questions. And so for me, I enjoy the fact that for a lot of my job and a lot of my experience in aviation, I am encountering people that are going on their first helicopter flight ever in their entire life. And that's a really cool prospect when you're meeting somebody that's 60 plus years old and they're doing something for the first time in their life, and you get to experience that with them. That's my God, it's the purest feeling on the planet. Similarly, I also had an opportunity to take my best friend, I won't say his last name, but Mark, who is also, by all accounts, he's a very accomplished aviator himself. He's actually a captain now. He flies private, not commercial for like the big airlines, but he flies a King Air. It's a twin turboprop, semi-long distance. He can get about half the country in a tank of gas or down to Mexico. But he's a very accomplished pilot, and he grew up with his dad, who's also a pilot. It was a really cool experience for me because in all the things that he's gotten to do in aviation, one of the things that had eluded him up until that point was a flight in a helicopter. And so our friendship basically has always existed and been predicated on us doing amazing things together. Like I have almost every amazing story that I have in my life, including a time that I'd like to forget when we were arrested when we were 18 years old. Charges were dropped. I have nothing on my record, but we've done everything together. You know, I've known this dude since 7th grade, so it was a really cool experience to be able to take him up in a helicopter and fly him for the first time. And something as simple as the little things that you take for granted. For instance, as a fixed wing pilot, you're cruising down the runway, you know, building up speed to get up to speed to pull up, and that's exactly what you do, right? You pull up, you pull back on the yoke, and you rotate and you lean up towards the sky and you get up there. Well, with a helicopter, it's actually completely different. You pull up into a hover, and you are in. You have to escape something called ETL, which is the effective transitional lift, and to do that, you have to push forward, and that to most people, when people get in a helicopter and you're pushing forward, you know, at like 5 or 6 feet off the ground, it can be a little unnerving, but if you don't know what to expect, you don't really have a lot to be scared of. My favorite, and I say this so pure, one of my favorite core memories I'll take with me forever was Mark's recognition in that moment that everything in a helicopter was going to be a lot different than he was expecting it to be. And so when we picked up into a hover and I got my clearance from the air traffic controller, we pushed forward and we were taking off. We were flying out in Riverside, about 2 hours east of Los Angeles. And the helipad is right next to a fairly open grass field. So I pulled up into a hover over this really nice little helipad, tarmac and concrete mixture. And I leaned forward to get out of ETL and pushed forward over the grass. And he lost his shit. It was amazing. And it was not from like he didn't trust me or didn't know what was happening. I mean, he didn't know what was happening, but he definitely, it threw him because it was not something that he was used to. He's used to pulling back and going up. And here we are pushing forward and leaning forward and basically scraping across the ground 5 or 6 feet, you know, to hit our magic number, which is about 56 knots before we can pull aft and actually get our asses up there. So it was really, really fun, really fun to be able to give him that experience. But that's kind of how it is in aviation in general for me. I really enjoy being sometimes somebody's first ambassador to aviation. And truly, like if there's anybody out there, if you guys follow Neil deGrasse Tyson, the scientist, he's actually quite funny in addition to being remarkably intelligent. Neil deGrasse Tyson, there's a way that he goes about things. It's the way that he explains things. He understands things so completely that he's able to explain things very simply. And so one of the things that I like about my journey within aviation is that I feel like I understand it very succinctly because my entire life, like literally my dad was a pilot. I was born, he was already a Marine. I was born at a military base. I grew up around military aircraft. So I've known nothing but aviation my entire life. And one of the things that I genuinely enjoy is demystifying, to take away the questions and the, well, how could you do this? And how, like, it's procedural. Everything with aviation is procedural. So even if you want to get started and you don't know how, there's a way to get started and there's a process to do it. There's a certification that you can get for your private pilot's license. You can go on and get your CFI, your CFI 1, your CFI 2. That's your commercial flight instruction. So if you want to teach other people how to fly, or you want to get your commercial rating to be able to fly other people and passengers, It's just a really interesting field, and I feel like there's a lot of people that would be interested in it, and in some cases they just don't know where to start. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate that. Keep up the great content. You're being awfully kind. This is not very stimulating content, so that's it's very kind of you. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to take what I do in real life and bring a little bit of that into Metaworld. And my goal is really just what it's always been, to try and improve the city in the only way that I know how. And that's pulling from real experience. I don't want to come in here and act. I'm not a good actor, and I don't have the confidence for that. So I think in a lot of ways, for me, coming in the city is really just a way to extend myself. And really, it's a fun way. I'm very introverted. Whoa. I'm very introverted and on the shyer side, believe it or not. I know I talk a lot, but I'm actually quite shy. And that actually plays out, I think, in a lot of my interactions here within the city. I think I definitely stay on the shyer side, and for that reason, I think my RP is slow. It really is. It's a lot slower than I think more confident people are. But that's because I'm not playing a character. I think everything that I do, I would say just about 95% of the stuff that I do in city is stuff that you would find me doing in real life as well. The types of interactions, the way in which I interact with people, some of the things that I do, those are all pretty true to form. I have 2 motorcycles in real life. One of them is a Harley Davidson. It's a 1990 Harley Davidson Fat Boy. The other is a Honda CTX. It's my commuter bike. I do fly a helicopter in real life. I don't own one, which I'm working up to that. Hopefully in the next 5 years or so, I'm trying to give myself some leniency and a little bit of grace. But within the next 5 years, I fully intend on owning my own helicopter. Nothing special, nothing fancy. It's not going to be one of those $1 million, several $1 million Sikorskis like Kobe Bryant had, the S-76. Rest in peace, Kobe. It won't be anything that impressive. It's probably just going to be like a small Robinson 44, or I don't know, maybe if I'm able to afford it, I'll get a Robinson 66 so that I can get a turbine engine and have some real fun. Damn. Got me talking about all kinds of aviation tonight, making me miss flying. So yeah, probably gonna end up having to put a ticket in just because it was a TEBX purchase, and I miss being able to fly. But that's going to be an issue too. If I'm not able to use the helicopter off duty, that's a huge issue for me, and that might be a deal breaker for me if they're not allowing me to go and be an Air One pilot full time. And I say that like that sounds a lot worse than I mean for it to sound. They're not letting me, right? Like there's a process to this. Just like I said with aviation, there's a process to joining the police department and working your way up to getting Air One certified. However, when I pitched the original idea of me coming into to law enforcement, I felt like I was pretty straightforward with them to let them know, like, hey, you know what? I'm coming here with a purpose, and the purpose is I want to be a full-time Air One pilot. And if you guys remember, I don't know what episode that was, maybe back in like the mid-teens, but the same day of my interview, they dressed me out in DOC gear, and then they put me up in Air One right away. And then nobody ever said anything. That was it. That was the last I heard of it. So, yeah, it was just weird because I thought we were going to go from 0 to 100 real quick. And as it turns out, we didn't go from 0 to 100, and I've been in DOC for 3 weeks. I haven't even been able to fly my own helicopter in 3 weeks. So, yeah, I mean, to say there's a frustration growing is an understatement. But, at the same time, I don't know how I personally feel. And again, unfortunately, this is true to form, probably how I would react to this in real life too. I'm not going to go and single out anybody and put them on the spot and say, hey, finger in the chest, where's my shit? That's just not me. So the way I figure, I'll just let things go, let things be, and when things are ready to kick off and happen for me, I'm very confident they will. But it's always going to be a patience and a test in patience for me. I think this is amazing if my stamina is maxed out. That's going to be great. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to come in. Specifically, I wanted to come in on my off time. Uh-oh. Yeah, one of the reasons I wanted to come into my off time because I wanted to make sure that things were getting better for my on shift stuff. There we go. I got to get him stronger. And the cooldown. I'm not even sure what my strength is at. I have to imagine it's probably going to be pretty low, if at all. Let's see here. Stats, skill, strength. Yeah, my strength is like damn near nothing. I don't know how you, like the shooting thing, I don't know how you get your shooting up, or stealth, or flying, because I've been flying a lot, and that never, flying and driving have never really seemed to, maybe lung capacity is something I could. Lung capacity is definitely something I need to do. Hey, if there's anybody in chat right now, I need a small favor. I have a very out of character ask, and it's born out of my inexperience with PC gaming. I only recently got into PC gaming basically to follow Townsend. When he was in GP and he announced that he was going to be starting Metaworld, I decided that was the catalyst, that was the push I needed to get a PC and start doing all this stuff. And then I ended up getting a laptop because of my travel schedule for work. You know, I often find myself traveling with clients, so I bought a laptop so that I was able to still game while I was traveling, whether I was on the private jet or in the hotel or wherever we ended up being in my downtime with whatever downtime I got. This is one of the most natural ways for me to do that. So that being said, now that I'm long-winded getting up to my ask, I have just recently started noticing, as I'm starting to follow new content creators in the city that are new to me, not new to the world. They're certainly established and well-known, but as they're becoming new to me, I'm pulling from different styles, and I'm seeing different content creators do different things. One of the things that I've seen that I'm very, very, very jealous of is the content creators that are able to display their city map while they are not in a vehicle. So case in point, me sitting here working out, I don't know how to have my map show up so that I would be able to see. Now that's something that as a DOC is hugely, hugely beneficial, and is something that I'm very interested in because while we're at the prison, typically if there's something that goes wrong, if an officer goes down or there's a hostage situation or if there's a fight that breaks out, I would like to be able to see where that is in real time without having to pull like a hard stop. And so for that reason, I've seen a few DOC and a few law enforcement officers that actually are able to maintain their map. Mine comes up only when I'm in a vehicle, which I would like to extend that to be when I'm not in a vehicle, but I don't know how to do that. So if there's something that I'm missing, I've looked in every setting configuration that I can find, and I have yet to be able to find. I've yet to be able to find a feature or a thing that allows me to pull the map up. So if that's something that you guys know how to do, and if it's relatively easy, would you please drop that in the chat for me? I'll take care of that off stream, but I would appreciate just being able to figure out how to do that. That's right. Boog did have a baby. Hey, congratulations to Boog and Lise. That was, I don't know you guys personally, so I feel weird saying congratulations, but I'm also I'm a father of 2 sons, a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old. And of all the jobs that I've had, of all the things that I've done that for some reason impress people, the job that has been my favorite has been being a dad. So congratulations to Boog and Lise. That was awesome to see. And I love that you guys shared that on your gaming channels too. That's really cool of you guys. That's a lot of people shooting bullets right now. That's a lot of people. I'm just trying to lift some heavy things. I lift things up, I put them down. I lift them up, I put them down. Trying to get swole so these prisoners don't keep fucking with me. Damn. I'm curious. It's all in the same area. No, don't look. Don't be nosy. You're off duty and you don't care. And you can't do shit anyway. You really gonna show up to a freaking compact rifle shootout with a taser? Class 3 is hell no. We'll let them bang it out. It's that time of day where ain't nothing good happening in the city right now. Absolutely up to no good. Let's see where we're at stat-wise. Strength and lung capacity. Those are probably 2 things I'm going to need. I'm not sure how to do the lung capacity thing. I'm sure that has something to do with the... I've seen a red and black... I've seen a red in black menu, and I believe you can access that. It gives you the option to show it. I could be wrong, and that might be an admin thing. I don't know. I've seen a red in black menu. How do you get that? What the hell is this law enforcement menu? Oh, that's cool as... That's really cool. No. How do I get that menu? I have no idea how to bring that up. That red and black menu. I accidentally hit something earlier today. Like I was button mashing and something popped up that I wasn't expecting. And so I just exited out really quick. But it was red and black. So I wonder if that was the same if that was the same kind of menu. It's totally fine. I appreciate if you don't know, or if you're in a position that you can't tell me, that's totally fine. I'm just asking. I know it's possible. I would like it, but it's not end all be all. I just think it'd be cool. It'd be cool to have that. Damn, that sounded close. It has the potential to make things better for me, a little bit easier for me, but that's also because and that's a hard fact that I have to deal with. There's so much of this city that I don't know. Excuse me. And the more that I fly, the less that I explore on the ground. So now that I'm kind of quasi doing law enforcement stuff, I end up having to pull most of my like organic city knowledge from what I remembered, like organically driving around in real life, trying to figure out where things are when I'm driving in a direction, trying to orient myself with where I'm at, because there's a couple of things like in the city, in Metaworld, or in Grand Theft Auto rather, LAX is not north of Santa Monica, and it is here. They have those things kind of backwards, and certain things, I understand, like they can't obviously make it, but they do a really good job of capturing some really iconic parts of Los Angeles in the city. But that's really been the biggest benefit. Like if they did this for some other part of the country, like if they had this set up for like DC or I don't know, DC is the only thing. New York, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. If they had this set up in like New York, I'd be screwed. I mean, I don't know how you learn a city as detailed as that without investing probably a year of your life. Because even now, like my only experience with Grand Theft Auto, like I never really played the game prior to this, so I don't really know what the story. I've never played the storyline all the way through. So there's parts of the city, like when people are talking about certain people, like, oh yeah, go to Lester's house, or go, like, I have no fucking clue who Lester is. I don't know where Lester's house is. I don't know what connection Lester has to the city. And so I feel kind of at a disadvantage because I feel like there's maybe parts of that or elements of that may have helped cut the learning curve down for me to learn the city faster. But ultimately, a lot of what I just learn from mistakes. So I pick things that I want to do, and I fail repeatedly until I get it right. I couldn't tell, but it almost sounded like somebody was coming in. No, maybe not. Is there a gym or a... I can't remember if there's a wardrobe place here. I don't think so. Well, wouldn't matter. There's a clothing shop down the street. Yep. Skills. Man, strength is taking a long time. I think lung capacity is going to be the bigger thing. Whoa. I think I should put some kind of an emphasis on... Whoa. Okay. How? This is just helping stamina. And affected my health? What? How the hell do you do your lungs then? This doesn't make any sense. How do you get your lungs up? Is it swimming underwater? It is. Oh, this is annoying. It's not giving me anything. Wait, turn around. There it goes. This is gonna take forever. Oh, dear God. I don't think that's something I'm going to be able to do on stream. That's just going to take way too long. Just to go like half a click each time. Man. Jeans, yeah, I'm so sure. I'm surprised that you can get like a full 1%. You can get a full 1% off for the other ones, stamina, strength, and all that, but not for lung capacity. It's interesting. Why is it not giving me the... weird. God, it's gonna take forever. Yeah, the grind's gonna be slowed down. Oh wow, almost drowned myself. Dang, I'm like bleeding. That's crazy. Someone's here. That was kind of cool. I don't know why he doesn't like to turn around. There we go. That is so odd. I wonder if oh, it increases your stamina if you swim. Oh, well, I don't need stamina. I need my lungs. Ugh, not even at like the first, not even at the first block yet. Sucks. Be cool if you could do like a flip or something. I don't know why he's not doing it. Oh, pop up. Yeah, this lung capacity is probably going to be one of the biggest, unfortunately. I think it'll be the biggest difference maker. Just being able to run and be around the prison. Man, I'm like fucking myself up over this. Dang, I used all my bandages. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to go get bandages. Oh, that's a nice car. Alright, I need a store. I don't think there's anything. There's not really anything walking distance. There's not. Alright, where we go? We need bandages. I feel like since I'm off duty, I mean this is kind of true to form what I guess what would be the case. I'm off duty. I'm off the clock. So I'm not going to use the free bandages that we would otherwise get as correctional officers. And instead, I'll just go buy my own. And that way it'll be very fair. At least that's how I view it anyway. We can take it. Oh, I blew that light. All right. Why are they honking at me? All right, away we go. Oh, come on, get out of the way. What the fuck? What was that? That was crazy. Starting to get a little tired now. Oh, I still have... Shoot. Oh, I've never been down here. But you can't shoot hoops down here like you can... Can you? No. See if there's a spot. I don't know if you can take out a basketball down here. I have to wait. Strength is coming up. Lung capacity is getting there. Just brutally taking forever, though. Flashlight skills maxed. Yeah, I don't know what bullshit people have been talking about where the flashlight is a one hitter quitter. I smashed somebody in the face with that at the prison earlier today, and it didn't do shit. Yeah, this is definitely something that if I can figure out how to do this on duty, certainly make a lot more sense. Because those bandages are expensive. And I'm going through a few of them. And this swimming is just fucking me up. It's on and popping at this time. Racers, to your mark. Get set. Go. Nope. Oh no. Oh no. Shoot, what just happened? What the hell just happened? Uh-oh. That was weird. I'm glad briefly it didn't, man, I'm glad that it didn't drown me. That didn't really help. Letting it run longer doesn't really give you anything extra. Yeah, note to self. I will find all the things that you should stay away from. Down to my last couple of bandages. I think it's going to be just about everything I have. Yeah, that's it. No kidding, man. Don says, who knew swimming could be so expensive? Lung capacity is, that's everything, man. That's a difference maker in the city for sure. But especially for DOC, chasing inmates around the prison and or our ability to get away. I feel like this is a big one. Who knew swimming could be so boring? Oh no. I did it again. I stayed under too long. Down here and see if I can grab some. Oh, that's where that extra money came from. Yeah, look at this lung capacity. Oh, this is already making a huge difference. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Yeah, that makes a massive difference. That'll make things a little bit quicker. I'm Forrest Gump. My mama said life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. That's my Jenny. I'll write you every day. I am not a smart man, but I know what love is. It could have been faster for me to get the motorcycle. I just started running. Yeah, for no particular reason at all, I decided to go for a run. When I got to the end of the street, I kept running. When I got to the county line, I figured, well, I've gone to the county line, might as well go to the state line. So I kept running. I ran clear across the state of Greenville, Alabama. I'm all fucked up. I can't find that store. I'll go see what this is. That looks super sketchy. Oh, that's the club. Oh, I see where I'm at. It says there's a store. Is that Medusa's? Let's see. If I remember correctly, this is like a player-owned business that you could purchase. But I don't think you have, like, there's a store. I'm trying to think. Off the top of my head. Yeah, there's a store up that way. And I'm all screwed up. Yeah, red door under the bridge with some red light. Nothing good comes from that. I feel like that's where the underground gambling ring's gonna be. Nice to be out exploring. Just anything that's not the middle of the prison is always nice too. Yeah, these Forrest Gump lungs are awesome. He just keeps running and running and running. If I was going somewhere, I was running. This would be where the map would be super helpful. Oh, I'm almost there. I'm also very much in the middle of the street, so let's rectify that. Ow. practicing. For when I get into foot pursuit. No. Oh, fucking come on. I'm speechless. After all that. After all that. Oh, wait. Let's see. All right. Let's see if the skateboard helps. Damn, it still doesn't work. Oh, man. City's pretty quiet right now. How many are in? 17 people. This right here is why you should own your own store. That's, listen, between a convenience store or a mech shop, I've been thinking about buying a mech shop just so I can repair my damn helicopter. And I've been thinking about buying Los Santos Customs because it has a helipad on the roof. Almost bought a house in this neighborhood. There was a house I was looking at that I really liked. It was over here. I'll show it to you. Possibility somebody else bought it, but I really like this neighborhood. I know Mirror Park's not a... Traditionally, it's not a popular and semi-down, looked down upon neighborhood, but... Oh, it's right down here. So this was the house that I was going to buy before I bought the house that I purchased down by the beach. I mean, there wasn't anything like super fancy about it, but what I enjoyed was the skyline view. I mean, the having the garage back here and all this stuff was cool, but I like the view. And I like the prospect of being able to come out here and... Is that a local? Hi. Yeah, that's super awkward. Yeah, see, look at this. I mean, this is great. Yeah, finally. I mean, look at, could you imagine? This is a find me a cook. I won't even say find me a man. Find me a cook that wouldn't be down to barbecue some grill up some burgers and some hot dogs and some steak, some salmon, some chicken. Find me a cook that wouldn't want to work back here. Like doing up some barbecue stuff. I mean, I know technically I was gonna buy the house next door, but you better believe I was gonna be out here cooking on this grill. Let's see. Shoot. Uh-oh. I think my spatula's stuck. Oh no. There it is. All right, cool. And this is the things that I mean, look at this. This is but this is the view that I want to buy the house for. Having the pool is kind of a bonus, but this barbecue spot's not as nice. But it had a pool. An okay little spot. Certainly not the house I have now, that's for damn sure. Let's see. There's a store right around the corner here. Now that I've basically run all over half of Mirror Park. This used to be one of the main public parking garages that I use, and I moved all my cars down here thinking I was going to buy a house in this neighborhood. So I thought I was being clever. I thought I was getting ahead of things, but the reality is I ended up buying a house halfway up the city, up in I guess that would probably be Malibu area, northern Malibu. I thought I remember there being a store like up here, like right up here. See if that memory is still pretty good. Yeah. Not bad, not bad at all. Do they have bandages though? Of course they don't. This is hysterical at this point. I mean, like, literally, I feel like Forrest Gump just got born. This is the character right now. Yeah, I ran from all the way over here, so I don't know. I really don't want to go back into this area. Yeah, I don't care. I have to be honorable. I can't steal a car. Definitely not as a deputy sheriff. Don't tell anybody I pee in Mirror Park Lake. That'd probably get me in trouble with the police department. But when you gotta go, you gotta go. And all the bathrooms are locked. All right. Back to it. Let's go, Forrest. Could you imagine?
Thanks for flying with us. Have a great day.
You're just like randomly at a stoplight and somebody does like a 1980s cop slide across your hood for no reason. What would you do? Probably lose my shit. Hey, Church Boy Gaming. Good morning, my good man. You are up awfully early. Which is kind of the pot calling the kettle right now, but technically I never went to bed. So either you're up early or I'm just raging and never went to bed. But one of us is not where we should be. I don't know if that's me or you. But good morning nonetheless. I don't have any stimulating stuff going on right now, so I apologize. It's early in the city, nobody's in, and I was trying to build up my lung capacity here, and it seems to have worked. Lung capacity seems high enough to where it's not even showing up when I run around, so that's cool. That's an interesting little house. I didn't realize this was for sale. Huh. Yo. That's not what you want. Especially when you have health as low as I already have. That's not what you want at all. I just thought it was funny the way he fell in the bush. He fell funny. Church has his sleep back on schedule. That's what I like to hear. Hey, Church, how's your back feeling, brother? I've been thinking about you. Praying for you to get some healing. I wonder if your sleep has been affected by a little bit of that pain. I'm sorry to put you on the spot. I don't mean anything by that. I just was thinking about you and I hope you're feeling better. See, this is another reason why it's helpful to know the damn city. I don't know where the hell I am. Travis, what you trying to clip? What did I do that was interesting? Fuck are you guys laughing about? What did I miss? What in the world did I miss? Is that a market? Hold on. Don't hit me. Nope, that's just an ATM. And that's just a garage. Oh, that's cool. I've never been in here. That didn't sound good. God, there's crafting tables everywhere now. Now that I'm a law-abiding citizen that doesn't need a crafting table for freaking anything, I can all of a sudden find them everywhere in the damn city. This is ridiculous. I'm mad at myself. Maybe it's a functionality of MetaWorld 2.0, but I do not remember there being this many crafting tables. That has to feel like a newish addition. I can't believe, like, in the spirit of trying to make this fast, I was like, oh, no doubt, I won't even deal with pulling out my my motorcycle because it would be faster for me just to run there. The trip I just took? Yeah. Oh, when I fell. Oh, that's what you clipped. Oh, I got it. Okay. That's valid. That's valid. I understand. I approve. I just thought it was funny the way he fell in the bush. I just get he like disappeared. Oh, that was funny. What the hell? All right. I won't go back to the gym. I think I'm pretty much done there, but let me go ahead and grab. What? That's not my helmet.
Thanks for flying
What
with
the
us.
hell
Have
is
a great
this?
day.
That's not my hat. That's not my helmet at all. Jay Renee, to the principal's office, please. Jay Renee, to the principal's office. That's bizarre. That's not a helmet I've ever had. Okay. So, first things first. Let's get the proper outfit back on. Let's start there. There. Okay. I guess we'll go to where we know it's not sold out. We'll make it. You know damn well in real life you would have ran that too. Shut up. I'm not going back to the gym, so we'll just say 15. Man, those are expensive. That's crazy. Travis asks, do I like messing with Stab? It's give and take. I don't mess with Stab any more than I have to. And I think Stab and I have a pretty... I think we understand each other. I think there's a... Actually, I feel like I have that reputation with most people in the jail, but that's just me. I could be misreading that entire thing, but I don't know. I just approach things a little bit different. So for me, I like messing with Stab. Stab's like messing with me, but... I like giving Stab the pasta because he's locked down in the jail for the entire time. So anything I can do to help him, I will do. So yeah, in that way, I like messing with him. Don says I should look both ways. Yeah, I should. I won't, but I should. Okay. And here we go. What are... Actually, I'm kind of curious to see what's for sale. I gotta get a dog. That'd be awesome. If I stay on with law enforcement, I gotta get a canine. I already asked within DOC if we could get canines. I think that'd be awesome. But if I come back and I just do like a regular civilian character or even a criminal character, I gotta get a dog. That'd be fun. The Adventures of Kyle and Walter. Oh, it's on the dirt road? Oh. What'd I miss? Nope. That's a cool little farm, though. Yeah, Don sees the bigger vision. Don sees the canine unit being cool. I agree. It'd be awesome. Oh, this is a paved road. No, it's dirt. It's screeching. No, it's crunchy like I'm on dirt. I'm getting some tires screech like I'm on regular road, though. Man, I remember when this lot used to be... There used to be all kinds of stuff out here. Man, 2 cars and neither one of them are that impressive. Are these not for sale? Dirty paved roads. Dirty. Dirty mouth, clean stuffed, all become. All right. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really do anything fun, even just to remotely risk the possibility at all of risking getting in trouble. What if I can buy a boat? I'd be interested in doing some sailing. I don't want to take that. Is it faster? I can take the freeway, it's fine. Ain't no way. I had like a weird feeling that car might turn in front of me, and it didn't give me any indication it was going to, and then it just did. Wild. Well, I hope wherever you guys are joining the stream today from, I hope that you guys are getting ready to have a nice Christmas Eve. I trust that even those of us like myself that are struggling during the holiday season, I trust that there's at least one thing that you can find to be positive about. One family member or a family situation that you're looking forward to being a part of, or a family member you're looking forward to seeing. Unfortunately for me, it's none of the above. And the holidays represent some painful memories, some difficult memories, both recently and in childhood, but I struggle around this time of year, so I always wish and hope that others are able to manage their stuff better than I am. So in that way, I hope wherever you find yourself today, I hope that you're gearing up for what should be a happy day. All kinds of stuff going on. Motorcycle doesn't sound like it usually does. It's not as girthy sounding as it usually, like a guttural, open pipes. Doesn't have that natural sound that it usually does. See if Kyle's about to buy a boat. I really want that sailboat, but the last time I came down here to check prices, they were to the nines. Yeah, I think the boats are still. Oh man, that's too bad. I saw a helicopter land over there. It sure did. Sure would be nice if I could go flying right now. My helicopter be broke. Alright, so can't buy a boat, can't steal a helicopter. My helicopter is still broken. I don't feel like going back to the gym. Looks like there's somebody down at City Hall. Suppose I could be nice and go check that out. I'm not technically supposed to see that, but it's a time of day in the city where you could be down long enough to where you would almost consider flying out. So I figure I'll do a nice deed. Random act of kindness for somebody. They just have to be taken across the street. They're at City Hall. That would just be a small favor on the spectrum of favors. But I would be sure to bet there's not a lot of EMS on. I believe I'm the only cop on, and I put law enforcement in heavy air quotes for that. What the heck? Oh, cool. That must be Orange Gang. I'm like double taking because I felt I couldn't place it. Like a whole crew of escaped inmates is what that looked like to me. Even though I'm sure that's not what it was, it's sure as hell what it looked like. Alright, let's see here. You know what I really want to do? I want to finish with a base jump. I want to do 2 base jumps. And I think one of them I'm going to do off that crane. So let's go get 2 parachutes. Go talk to him. Ain't no fucking way. Whose stream do you think you're watching? You think you're watching some extrovert that just goes around and talks to people? Ain't no fucking way. You better know your audience. You better learn your content creator. I don't talk to people. I'm terrified of everybody. Especially when I'm outnumbered. Fucking 4 to 1. What's wrong with you? No, the other reason I want to talk to him is because it that opens up Pandora's box. If they find out that I'm you know, off-duty cop, who knows? there could be issues there. So I would rather just chill out, do my thing. I'm taking some downtime, ride my motorcycle, do a little base jumping. You know, normal shit. Stuff I would do on my like actual day off. I don't base jump, but I do skydive. I also looked at this house, that one. I was gonna buy that one too. I really liked it. But I don't like this area. It's just like weird to get to, and you're never really like organically out here. And then of course I buy the house that I bought out by the Santa Monica area, and that's even more bizarre in terms of being out of the way and inaccessible. So go figure. But since I can't put anything inside the house, excuse me. Woo. I couldn't reach my mute button in time. Oh, so you had to come with me on those sneezes. I apologize. Woo.
Yeah, I know. You know it.
All right. 2 base jumps. Let's roll. All right. So first one's first. We're gonna do the crane. I figure out how to get back over to where I was. Shoot, I don't remember how to get back where I was. Shout out that postal. If you know that, happen to know that crane off the top of your head, shout me that postal so I can go back, because I want to climb all the way up and then jump off. If not, I'm just going to try and wing it. Obviously can't be that hard to find. It's a big fucking crane, so. I could either do the crane or something else high enough, but I don't know. There's a ton of stuff that I can access from down here. I gotta natively get up the crane, so I think it was somewhere down this way. There we go. I see it. I don't know if that's the crane, but that's certainly good enough for what I need it for. Is that the crane I was looking at? I don't think it is. Good night construction site. You know what? That might work. That might work. What the hell was that? That scared the shit out of me. I'm not even kidding you. I don't know what that was. I thought I was about to get jumped. Yeah, I know I'm a little jumpy, but damn. All right. Parachute's on. I'm gonna... Dang it. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Wish me luck. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. 'Cause it's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Shout out School of Rock, love that movie. Randomly have that song stuck in my head right now. You can see the Griffith Observatory in the background there. Oh, cool. We about to do this under lights? My hands are sweating. I'm like deathly afraid of heights in real life, so this is one of those, like, I do it to conquer a fear, not necessarily because I enjoy it, but it's cathartic for me because, oh, that's cool. Oh, you can't get in there? Oh, that's a bummer. All right, I want to go up though. Oh my God, my hands are sweating. I hate this. Can you go? You can go up even higher? Really? Cool. Oh, that's the platform. Look at this. Oh my God, my hands are like... Oh. I'm having to dry my hands off because they're sweating like crazy right now. That looks pretty cool. Nah, if we're going to do it, we got to do it off the end. Wait, no. Oh, dang it. There we go. Cool. Will he jump? You know, for as high as this thing is, it's not that high. That's going to be like jump, pull, you're on the ground in like 2 seconds kind of thing. All right, motorcycle's directly under me and behind me. So what I'm thinking, maybe jump out here, out this way, pull the parachute over the parking lot, and then swoop under. Or, so that's left. I'll put it to you guys. You tell me what you want to do. I could go left and then shoot over the parking lot. We'll do this choose your own destiny style. Or we go right and basically over the top of this building and then shoot for, looks like the back of like the old Magic Castle. Which way should we go? Left or right? Left or right, left or right, left or right, left or right. You guys call it. I don't think straight out is an option. Don says left. We're going left. All right. 3, 2, 1, base. Nice. Yeah. I mean, I'm alive. Oh my god. Oh wait. Yeah, oh snap is right. Oh snap my leg. Oh, that way. Alright, and my other favorite spot would be the dam. So I will... That's not far from me. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and have that be probably the last thing I do for the stream. I'll get some sleep. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that as the last one. So I will, let's see. I need to get over in this area because this is where I like to land. But away we go. It'd be remarkably better if I had like my own dedicated pilot that could just take me around, like me fly myself. But then every time I would fly myself somewhere, I'd be out of helicopter. Oh my god! Wow. I'm like in shock. I'm like too in shock to move. A lot of people die in real life because of stuff just like that. People pulling out. Dang. Stealing a car over at the casino. All right. Wait, no. I gotta go around the other side. All right. I'm trying to find my landing spot. I don't see it. There it is. All right, parachute's on. Let's go. Oh shoot, I don't know if I can. I may not be able. I'm gonna save myself the heartache. I don't know if there's access to the trail from anywhere down there, so I may have to hoof it up to this part. Trail should be right here. And he was running. Back when you used to have a reason to come up here. That's cool. I've never done this jump at night. Nice. Be cool if we could go up a little bit higher, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right. Yeah, let's go. This doesn't look good. I might have pulled the parachute a little too late. Might not be able to hit the mark. Yeah, a little shallow. Dang. Almost made it. I think I pulled too late. Let's see. I suppose it would make sense for me to put my character down back at the police station, MRPD, and I will. But I also realize I have $1,000 worth of poker chips in my pocket, and well, shoot. Why not see if we can make a few bucks? Nobody's gambling, huh? Let's see how quick miserable we can make this.
Good to have you, sir.
All right.
Let's see those bets now.
Two hands.
And that's 5.
Yep.
15.
15 against, she's
Card?
showing a 7. Oh, man.
Well, what's it to be?
I mean, I got a hit.
17.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, 17.
About the best case scenario there.
Good. Now, time for your bets. We have 3. All right, 13.
I love how she's saying, all right.
Another card?
Yeah.
That's a bust.
Of course it is.
That's 15. 16. 15. 18.
Cool for you.
I'll need your bets now, please.
That's all I got left.
We got 10.
I'm all in.
13.
Such garbage hands.
Would you like another card? Bust.
Yeah, well,
Uh-huh. 12.
gotta know
Dealer
when to
is
hold them.
bust.
Gotta know when to fold them.
Sorry. Hard lines.
Well, at least we didn't actually lose anything. Whoa, what's this? It's cool. Huh. Interesting. That feels like a whole space of places I'm not supposed to be.
All bets are closed. Best of luck, everyone.
That's not anything. Womp, womp, womp. Lost all your money. But it wasn't really any money. Free money. Losing free money is not losing money. I came in with nothing. I had nothing. I leave with 30,000 in my pocket. All right, and so oh, you know what? I can't store this motorcycle. I can't store this at MRPD. Or I mean, Legion. I'll have to put this up at the upper lot, and then, like Forrest Gump, I'll have to run my ass back down to work and send him out at that location. That way, when I wake up, I'll just be right there. That car is awesome. Couldn't have been honking at me. All right, y'all. As I make my way back here to MRPD, I'm gonna put my character down for a nap, allow me to get a little bit of sleep, and then I might just decide to wake up and do this all over again. But we shall see. It being Christmas Eve and all, don't know that I'm gonna get a ton of time on, so this may have been my ability to get a little bit of streaming done today. But with that being said, as I'm sure most of you will have, most excellent holiday. For those of you that are struggling, I just want to let you know that you are not alone. You are seen. You are cared for. And if there's anything I can do personally, please feel free to reach out. I would consider it a humble honor to be able to be there for you in any capacity. Boom. We'll just go ahead and go up. Yeah, thanks, Don. It was a surprise to everybody. I couldn't sleep for crap tonight, so after my stream was over, I went in and tucked my kids in and got a little bit of time, and This room is so cool to me. And then I put my head down on the pillow, and I just could not fall asleep. Oh, cool. I didn't know you could get the clothing menu all the way up here. It's very cool. Also, since I'm at the department and I'm technically, let's see here. I'm going to have to turn myself on duty, but I need bandages badly. I don't know if, I'm sure if you fly out with damage already on you, you're probably going to stay with damage on you. So I hope that's not a waste, but regardless, it'd be really shitty to fly in and be all fucked up already, so. Last one. And the food. That'll probably clear it. And the water's probably going to take 2. All right. And for armor, let's just go ahead and add 1 more of each. A heavy and a regular. That's for when I wake up. And I'm going to switch those out. And oh, dang, 2 empty gas cans. That's kind of cool. Very cool. All right, y'all. This was a very unexpected surprise spur of the moment stream, but I appreciate you guys being with me for the duration. We are fast approaching, looks like about 3 hours, and that was 3 hours longer than I expected. So pretty cool stuff. Logging those hours, not that these particularly matter for anything, but yeah, it's good to get in, get a little bit of downtime outside the DOC. Don says, have a good rest. I appreciate that, Don. Very kind of you, sir, to spend a little bit of your morning with me. So thank you, sir. Travis, I also thank you. appreciate that you came by. Church Boy Gaming, I appreciate that you came by. You guys are very kind. And of course, we cannot forget Jesse and Martin. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for coming by, showing the stream some love tonight, this morning rather. Like I said, this is not a monetized channel, so your time is the most valuable thing that you can give me. And the fact that you gave me your time, the least I can do is say thank you. So I appreciate you. Have a wonderful Christmas Eve. If I do not get a chance to speak with you individually or collectively, have a wonderful Merry Christmas. And for those of you that are struggling, please reach out if there's anything I can do to help. I understand that the holidays can be a challenge and a struggle for many of us, myself included. So it really does take a community. So if there's anything I can do, please feel free to reach out here on Facebook, on Discord. If there's anything I can do, again, please, it's a phone call away. I'd much rather take a phone call than get an invitation to a funeral. So be well, treat each other well, treat yourselves well, and give each other some grace. I will see you guys soon. Be well. Again, if I can figure out how to work my own stuff. All right, we out.
Okay. Fuck everyone else. Gotta remember that nobody's better than anyone else here. You need some time to think it over. Look what they do to you. Look what they do to me. Must be joking if you think that either one is free here. Get up off your knees. Nobody's ever been this fucking ready before. Hey. You need some time to think it over. So figure it out or don't figure it out. I figured it out. The bigger the river, the bigger the drought.